about it. And hate's such a strong word, I wouldn't really say I hate anything about this car, but maybe things I don't like or things I would change. I've never done a video like this before, but it seemed like a very good time seeing how I just did a walk around of this S2000 just a few weeks ago. If you guys want to check that video out, I'll put a link in the description below. But let's just get right into it. First, I'm going to do a few honorable mentions. And I'll start with, this car isn't really good to drive in the rain. Sometimes right here along the window seals, it drips. You get like a few water drops in, and then the windows can fog up if it gets any moisture in there. Not a big deal. I don't really drive this car in the rain much anyways, but definitely something you can live with. The other thing is storage. There's not a lot of room in this car for storage. I mean, there's not even a glove box. All you have is this compartment here and then the top one. And that's fine. It's a tight cabin. I understand that. And the trunk is not super big, but it's decent for how small the car is. So we'll start at number 5 and work our way down. Number 5 on the list would be the soft top. It's definitely a love-hate relationship, and to be honest, the pros definitely outweigh the cons here, but one of the big cons with this car is you can't park it anywhere and expect it to be anything to be inside to be safe, because anyone can come on with a knife and just cut it right open and, you know, go through your stuff or do whatever they want. So definitely when I park this car, I can't leave anything in it. So number 4 on the list is also has to do with the soft top, and it's the visibility. When you're driving this car with the roof up, and honestly, I usually don't drive with the roof up very often. I'm only doing it in this video because for the audio. But when you're driving with the roof up, you get these huge blind spots behind you, and there's been lots of times I've merged onto the freeway and I'm actually looking and there was a car there that I didn't see, and so that's not very cool. Number 3 on my list is, again, not a very big deal, but it's the cup holders. It's literally a joke in this car. And once again, I understand the cabin's really tight and there's not a lot of room for this kind of stuff, but like, there's nowhere to put anything. So right now I have my garage door opener, my Anchor power pack, and my phone in the cup holder, and like, that's it. It's completely full. And it's so narrow and tight that you can't fit like any coffee mug or anything like that, or like, I don't even know, I guess a soda can would fit, but even like bigger water bottles won't fit here. And it's really not that big of a deal for me, but anytime you take this car on a trip, you want to have like water and stuff like that, and there's like really nowhere to put it, so that can kind of be frustrating. Okay, so number 2 on the list is the headlights. The low beams are fine. They're awesome. They're bright. They evenly space the light out. They do good. But when you flip on the high beams, it's almost a joke. They're like floodlights, and they shine up the sides really good, but they don't like project a beam out. And like, if you're on the interstate or anywhere on open highway, you turn them on and you almost don't even notice that they came on. And normally that's not that big of a deal. I don't drive this car a lot at night, but where I live in Northern California, if you drive 10 miles north or east, you like go right into rural highways with no street lights, and I go up there a lot because that's where all the good driving roads are, and that's kind of what this car is all about. And if you get caught out in the dark, it really sucks. Okay, so number 1 on this list, and I had to think really hard, but once this came to me, I was like, okay, I'm definitely doing that as number 1. And it's the gearing. Gears 1 through 4 are perfect. Realistically, if you are on a curvy road or a racetrack or autocross or anything like that, you never go past 4th gear. You're always in between 1 and 4th. And then when you get on the highway, there's a big jump to 5th, and then there's like barely a jump to 6th. And that's the part I don't like, because I don't know why, like, 6th gear should just be a cruising gear for fuel mileage and, you know, going down the highway at 70 miles an hour or however fast you want to go. And it sucks because, like, at 65, this thing's like almost turning 3,500 RPMs, which is fine, totally fine. But if you could drop that down like 500 or 1,000 RPMs, you could get a lot better fuel mileage. The engine wouldn't be quite so loud. It might not vibrate as bad. Not that it vibrates, but it would just be a lot better. And I'm not sure why they didn't do that. Obviously, when they designed this car, they didn't really have fuel mileage in mind, which is fine. But that would be at the top of my list of something I would change, would be to just have the top gear be a little bit taller. So I guess that about wraps it up. I hope you guys enjoyed. If there's another video you want to see me do with the S2000, leave a comment below and then subscribe, and I'll try to get it out to you guys. I also have a C6 Corvette that I would like to do some more videos with. So then again, if you want to see anything with that, comment, subscribe, and we'll try to get it out. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll catch you later. New asphalt.